Hey guys, Crazy Postman here. Well, I got a quick review for you today. I wasn't actually planning on doing a review on this microphone because when you buy a clone, you don't really want people to know you have a clone. Everybody who's anybody in the microphone space knows the Austrian Audio OC818 is a great microphone. It's like $1,250. My subscribers are gonna know how cheap I am, and there's no way I would pay $1,250 just for a microphone. So that's where you enter ProAR. It's a clone Austrian Audio 818. Some of the other audio guys on YouTube have already given it a review because it's been around a few years as a clone to the Austrian Audio 818. There's also Bifaley. That's the same company as ProAR. Now the Bifaley version has a clone of the AKG C414, hence the Bifaley C414. Well, this is a clone of the Austrian Audio OC818. So let's go ahead and take a look at it real fast. Now, full disclosure, I've already opened this up and used it. And that's what inspired me to do the review, because I wasn't going to do a review, but after using it for about 30 minutes, I'm like, this thing needs a review. So here is your ProAR large diaphragm condenser microphone. You can see it has a striking resemblance to the OC818. Not exactly. The real OC818 does not have a pass-through right there. Instead, it has buttons to change settings with the microphone. This one is a 100% cardioid pattern only, and it doesn't have any switches or anything. Now, like I said, it does have the same parent company as the Bifaley C414, the wonderful Fang Dong Corporation of China. There you go, Fang Dong. Now you know why in English they changed their name. I don't want to talk into a dong. Sorry. Well, there it is. It also comes with a windscreen that works really good, actually, and a shock mount. The shock mount does have metal screws in it, so that's a plus. And it does give you a generous length of cable here to plug into your audio interface. So let's get over to the computer and let me show you why I felt like I needed to review this particular microphone. Now, before we get over there, this room is just drywall and carpet. It is not a treated room, so you're gonna have to forgive any room noise. That's just something I have to deal with here. I have not had time to treat this room. So I hung a zebra blanket up here behind my computer chair, and I'm also gonna have some blankets and pillows and stuff on the other side. So I'm gonna do what I can do, but it's gonna have some room noise. All right, let's get to the audio. Okay, so y'all join me here at my computer, and you'll notice that I'm hand-holding a Lewitt LCT-440-Pure, and there is a reason for that. So last week I broke my mount that this goes in, so that would be why I'm hand-holding it. And that is also why I purchased the Bifaley. I'm sorry, the ProAR. Nears makes no difference. They're both the same thing. So the reason why I didn't just buy a new shock mount is because I got on the Lewitt website and saw they are $49 for a brand new shock mount. And for $69, I basically get an Austrian Audio 818. So says the other YouTube reviewers. That's a no-brainer. So I bought it. And you're going to see why here in a minute that I'm going to have to give it a negative review. And it's very strange because the audio is superb that comes out of it. But it's noisy. It is so noisy. This Lewitt is very quiet. And I'm sure the room is betraying me right now. Hey, hush. But let me just shut up and you can hear nothing. I will bump the audio in post just to see if y'all can hear anything in the background. It is so quiet. Now, let me switch over to the ProAR microphone. So here I am on the ProAR microphone, and I sure hope this is coming across on the video, because as soon as I unmuted this microphone, you could hear the hiss. I can hear it right now in my headphones. And it's just always there. Let me go ahead and hit the mute button real quick on the microphone. So I'm going to turn up the audio in post and listen to the background here. When I put my finger up, it's muted. We got to wait for my computer to finish its cooling cycle. The fans are so loud on my computer. That's how loud my computer is. Just, oh, we got to hurry. Okay, fans went off. So when I put up my finger, that means it's muted. So listen to this. That is crazy. There is so much hiss in the background. And it's not even the same with the Lewitt. Let me show you. Okay, now that one's muted and the Lewitt's unmuted. Listen to this. Completely silent. Let me mute this one. Oh, heck. I can't mute. I need a third finger to show you when I'm muting it. All right. Unmuted. That is crazy. Perfectly silent. Okay, now listen, I'm going to unmute the ProAR. Just immediate hiss. Immediate hiss. Now the audio sounds great coming from it. Oh, there goes the computer again.
One eternity later.
Now, the audio sounds great from it. I have nothing to complain about with the audio. It sounds great. It's just that continuous hiss in the background. And it's not even that the Lewitt is extra quiet. And we know the Lewitt is very quiet for a microphone. Let me get I have a MAONO PD200X sitting here. Now this is a dynamic microphone, so I need to turn off the 48 volts on the second input here, but stand by 1 second. I was trying to plug it into the mount hole instead of the XLR hole. That's why it wouldn't work. Okay, so here's the MAONO PD200X. Sounds great. It's perfectly quiet. Let me unmute the other one. Now here's the ProAR. So I unmuted it and you can hear that hiss in the background. Let's go back to the MAONO. Check out this. See, there is no hiss in the background. And it sounds great too. I've been using this as my daily driver microphone for about 2 years. It is a great microphone, don't get me wrong. For whatever this is, it's like $79 normally, I think. I'm not sure what it is at the moment. But the MAONO PD200X, being a XLR or a USB microphone, is really good. Oh, the fan came back on. Hang on 1 second. We got to wait on the fan. This is the difference between the fan noise with a dynamic microphone and a condenser. Hang on, let me show you. So right now we're on the dynamic. Now we're on the condenser. Can you hear, besides the hiss that's always there, can you hear the computer fan running? I just can't get past this hiss in my headphones. I don't know how many times I've said hiss in this review or noise or whatever. That's 100% of the reason why I'm going to be sending this microphone back. It's crazy. One more time, we'll mute it. Now we're back on the MAONO PD200X. I never know if you say MAONO or MAONO. I think the first review, when I first got this microphone, I called it MAONO. But I think it's actually MAONO. And sometimes I go back and forth, so I may call it both. But that is the MAONO PD200X. Let's go back to the ProAR. Yeah, we're back on the ProAR now, and listen to this hiss. I will link all these microphones in the description if you want to go check them out. I do not suggest you get the ProAR. I think it sounds like, actually it doesn't sound like garbage. It sounds really good. The audio is good. It's just, it's so dang noisy. So I can't recommend anybody pick it up, unfortunately. So do not pick up the ProAR. Now, I haven't actually reviewed the Bifaley C414, so maybe it's not as noisy as this one. I hope not, because so many of the YouTube audio guys have been singing its praises, and I could always have a bad one. I mean, maybe this one is a one-of-a-kind bad one. So there is always that. It could be just a bad one. But I'm definitely going to be sending this one back to Amazon, and I'm going to continue enjoying my Lewitt LCT-440-Pure with a brand new shock mount for $49. So I'm actually recording this after I've already finished the episode. I got so stuck in that background hiss noise that I forgot to show you the pop filter. So let's do some quick plosives into the microphone. This is another reason why I'm not a super fan of this kind of microphone, because if you're going to talk right into it, you kind of got to put it between you and the computer. Let's put it off to the side, but I am going to turn my head into it and talk right into it. Peter, please pick up pecans pronto. Peter, please pick up pecans pronto. Peter, please pick up pecans pronto. So that was plosives directly into it. Where is the... Here it is. Let's put on the pop filter. There is a helicopter going over my house right now. Can y'all hear that? Now, I turned up the gain so much. You can probably hear the hissing really strong now. I know I can in my ears. So loud. I'm peeking, even though I'm whispering ASMR stuff right now. Wait a second. Let me do that with the Lewitt, because I imagine there's going to be a huge difference. Let me crank the gain to infinity and show you the difference between the Lewitt and the ProAR. I know I'm getting sidetracked. Hang on. I'm getting sidetracked again. Let's do the plosives real quick. Let me automatically set my gain, because that's how it was before. I should be gained exactly where I was. I don't remember what I said in the first one. Something about Peter picking up pecans. I don't remember. Peter, pick up pecans pronto from the pantry. Peter, pick up pecans pronto from the pantry. Peter, pick up pecans pronto from the pantry. Did that stop any of the plosives? Okay. Actually, we'll leave this off for this test. I'm going to turn the gain all the way up to infinity on this one. Listen to the background hiss. Oh my goodness. So much hiss. This is on the ProAR right now. Okay, I muted that. Now, I'm going to turn up the Lewitt to infinity. And it should be a heck of a lot quieter than the ProAR. Ooh. Got feedback. Okay, so this is the Lewitt. It's turned all the way up right now. It's nice and quiet. Let me unmute the other one now. This is the ProAR. You hear the hiss. You can hear that, right? This is the Lewitt, and it's actually a lot louder. This is the ProAR. They're both turned all the way up. My Vocaster 2, I think, has 70 dB of gain. Lewitt. ProAR. Thanks for watching this review, and I will see y'all in the next one.